I'm not feeling it this morning. Got a man flu. Stinking cold. Right, got a repair job to do. I have this. Look at that. Little tiny thing there. I'll show you that in a minute. It's on our loader. We've got a repair job to do. So, look. This here has lost the top. It's basically a little round thing the loader sits on, and that goes in there, and basically the top has disintegrated. Look, can you see? It's supposed to have a little china bit and it's come off. In fact, you can see it on there, look. Got one on there. It's all pretty worn. I expect it's getting on a bit now. So I've got to take that one out of there and replace it with the one I've got. Look, there's the replacement. Can you see that? Look, it's got a sort of ceramic ball on it, which the other one has lost. So let me just put it up next to it. Can you see that? I've just got to get that one out of there, which I'm told is on an Allen key. So if I can get that in there, and then hopefully this won't flop around, because at the moment the loader doesn't work properly. Okay, just having a quick look at this. I just realised it just screws in, doesn't it? So you've got a screw thread on the bottom. Can you see that? So if I get a spanner on there, I should be able to undo that. I need to probably put a bit of grease on there. Let's just find a spanner that fits. What we got here? 10mm? No. That's probably bigger. It's probably about a 17 or 15. Let's see. Yep, look, that's a 15. Fits on there nice. Right, so all I got to do really, I think, is get that one undone, he said. Oh, that's not 15, that must be 14. Right, get 14. 14mm. That's better. Thing is, will that come undone? Or have I got to put something underneath? That doesn't seem to be undoing. What's under there? Ah, Allen key. Right, get Allen key on the job. Right, back with me Allen keys. I'm going to call them Dave's keys because let's face it, Allen gets all the attention, doesn't he? Right. Whew. I'm not feeling it good today. I've got stinking man cold. Oh. Going around the family, I've got it my turn now. I just want to get on with this job and get inside, but I've got plenty of other work to do. Right, let's crack on with that then. Let's see if I can find an Allen key that fits. I mustn't lose this. In putting this down on the straw, I could just easily, you know what'll happen, I'll drop that and then I'll flipping won't find it. Right, let's get and have a look with my Dave keys. Come on Dave, get your keys out. Right. I think that'll fit in there. I think it's already loose actually, look. What's going on here? Maybe it's worked loose because I moved the spanner on it. Battery's going on this camera as well. I'm not doing very well today. I'm not feeling it, as they would say. There we go. Oh, that's a big one. Right. Let's get that out of there. Now, how am I going to get that out of there? It just needs to be solid. Oh, I'm going to just pull it out. Oh, right, I'm going to put the camera down a minute and have a think about this. It's going to go horribly wrong. I'm sure a 2-minute job is going to turn into a flipping 4-hour one. Oh, I just had a wiggle. Can't do it all with the camera. There you go. That's it. Now, what do I do with it? There's the replacement. Right, let's get that in there. Now, the question is, I presume I've got to put that in there before I feed that down there. Let's put a bit of grease. I bought a blob of grease with me, look. There you go, any old grease. I'm supposed to use probably proper grease, but this is farmer grease. Oh, flipping it, look, I got a bit of straw in it now. Okay, you know what my mechanics are like, make do amend. Right, let's get that in there. Oh, it's like hip replacement. Let's get that. Come on. If anyone wants me to do their hip replacement, join the list, join the queue. There we go, that's in there. The question is, how good is that going to be? I'm not entirely convinced that the whole thing is great. Right, let's just do that out with the Dave key. If this limps me through till the new year and then I can look at it properly over Christmas, is not an ideal time to be sorting things like this out. Right, I can see that spinning round. I'm gonna have to get, oh no. I'm gonna put the camera down a minute. Hope you've all had a good Christmas. Mine's been enjoyable. Let's face it, with two boys like mine around, you can't help but have a good time, can you really? They are cheeky and funny, and they're growing up fast, and I appreciate that they're not going to be around forever, and then our Christmases will be different because they'll want to go off with their families or partners or whatever. I might not see them at Christmas. How about that? The thought of that is a bit weird. I'm sure some of you have gone past that stage with the kids at home. Hopefully you get it back with grandchildren at some point. Right. It's going to get, that's on there. I'm going to get in the cab and see whether that works alright. I'm going to put my Dave keys away. Put this back on. Which one's that come off of? Back on here. The thing is, there's nothing worse than leaving your tools somewhere and you forget about them, and then, which reminds me, I'd left a piece of barbed wire in third ground when I was doing that fencing. I still got to go and get it. Don't let me forget that, people. Right, let's put these away and then we'll just get in the cab and have a look. Right, well, it feels alright. Right, let's just start her up and see whether it works. Right. Yes, we have lift off. Look at that, baby. Crouch. Tilt. Oh, that's alright, isn't it? Let's have one more go. Well, that was actually a fairly easy, quite quick fix, wasn't it? I mean, more a case of having a go than really any particular skill. Two simple tools, spanners and some Allen keys, some Dave keys. So on a workshop basis for anyone on a farm or small holding and something like that, you can do yourself. And this is the thing about farming, is that most jobs you have to tackle some of it yourself, because it's just not economics to pay someone to come in, because get an engineer on the farm, probably 45 quid an hour. I'm a bit out of touch with what the going rate is actually, probably 45 quid an hour plus parts. And some of it is call out as well for some people. Maybe 50 quid an hour or more. I don't know, any of you know what you're charging if you're doing that game, let me know. So a little job like that, you can save a bit of money, but it's also quite satisfying to do a job like that. I can't tackle some of the other stuff on the tractors, it's beyond my ability, but little jobs like that, I've always had a go myself. If any of you watched, it was on recently, Beyond Yorkshire Farm, which was Clive and Ruben from the Yorkshire Farm, gone off on a tangent on their own and done their own little TV series. It was really good actually. We watched it, me and Harry watched it. Obviously you know by now that Jack's more interested in the animals, but he's not got the passion for the farm that maybe Harry has. Harry sits down with me and watches a lot of stuff and wants to do stuff like mechanics and things. He's just a little bit young, but he watched Ruben with Clive and they are just a great team together. And there's a young man there which I think any dad should be proud of, really, because he was having a go, getting on with it. Oh, I don't know what, you know, his qualifications are, whether he's got O levels or GCSEs or A levels or whatever, but he's got a practical ability which is as important as qualifications on paper, and you can tell he's a grafter. He's got his dad behind him, and it was just lovely to see. And it's an interesting programme going to go forward, I think, because there's only 2 episodes. It was really short. Me and Harry watched it and it was like, oh my god, that's finished, we want to watch the rest of it. So next year there's some more to look out for. Quite interesting, just a comment there really, is the fact that when you had Yorkshire Farm, it was all about the shepherdess, wasn't it? I've forgotten her name, but she was the glamour piece in the programme, and it always seemed to focus on her, and maybe the other people took a bit of a backseat. I always felt a little bit uncomfortable watching her because she'd always seem to be dressed up on the moors with bangles and clothes that weren't really appropriate for farming, and it was sort of like, what's going on there? Because I don't know any shepherdesses that wear what she was wearing. But anyway, there was obviously stuff going on behind the scenes because she's run off with a cameraman now and Clive's on his own. But you know, you can't really comment on that relationship because maybe she was unhappy for a while, and it was just like, you know, there you go. People split up all the time, don't they? But good luck to her, I say, and good luck to him. And I'm looking forward to going to seeing them going forward with Ruben. So anyway, it'll be me and Harry at some point. Harry's got so many ideas. Oh, bless him. He's 11 going on flipping 18. And we are going to get our own tractor. Me and Harry, 2 more years. 2 more years. I've got to wait for he's old enough, and I've got a lot of stuff. I'm painting all the time in the farmhouse. I've been painting the kitchen ceiling this week. I've got loads of stuff I need to get done in there, decorating and things, and repair work and things. You don't see that half of it. I don't film that side of it. I need to get our house up to a good standard before I then switch to having a bit more spare time to spend time with Harry doing a project. And we will have a project. We will have a project. Lad and dad, can't beat that, can you? Right, I'm going to get on. I've got enough to do. I'm going to go inside and feel sorry for myself. My wife's my wife's just like, go back outside. I'm fed up of you coming in and going, you're not feeling very well. I can't blame her. I got this blooming cold. Hall's Mentholyptus tablets I'm using. They're brilliant. Anyway, right, crack on. Oh, a little short video this was, but quite a nice one. Good outcome there, look. Alright, see you in a bit.